Hello, my name is Judy Morissette. I was a patient in Willowbrook for 8 years.
Prior to working for cerebral palsy, my first experience with the developmentally disabled was at Willowbrook.
I think my perspective offers an insight on how easy things can go wrong, and I hope it will help to improve the existing conditions of people with disabilities.
You were more a caretaker than a caregiver.
There were no welcoming tours, and visiting days were always held in a special room.
There were no day programs. People didn't actually go to doctors. You didn't actually see doctors unless it was an emergency.
If parents had any concerns or complained, they were usually dismissed without any consequences.
We didn't have the resources to do anything, and you didn't know anything. So basically, you were more like a correction officer.
The sanitary conditions were awful. In fact, the smell in the building was overwhelming.
If you and I went to lunch, or if you went to lunch, that left me and our other co-worker to watch 27 people. It's impossible to do anything except watch when you're working under those conditions.
Every day was exactly like the day before, and it did not matter if a month passed or a year. I had no dreams about my future, no plans for a grown-up life.
What we learn with CP is that just because a person has a developmental disability doesn't mean that they won't be able to thrive in the world if given a chance.
The day that I left Willowbrook felt like the beginning of a new life. I was born again and I was free.
Willowbrook, when I look back on it and I think of my experience there, at first I looked on it as a negative. But when I look at the last 36 years that I've done with cerebral palsy, those 8.5 months were important in shaping me into the individual that I am now.
I think that my biggest strength is that I haven't given up on my dreams. In spite of my earlier experiences at Willowbrook, I will continue to fight and will never give up.